Hello, everybody. Someday I'll get Hello to the people watching. Figured I'd go live since 90 hasn't gone live. Hi, Pookie. Hi, Monkey. How does the sound, how does the microphone sound to you guys? Does it sound okay? Sounds good. Very clear. Okay, good. Good. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I figured I'd go live because 90 hasn't, so I don't know. Maybe his power had went out or something. I don't know. I hope not, but because I know he didn't have work, so I don't know. So I don't know what's going on. We're supposed to be getting the same thing he's getting. We're getting that tonight. We're getting freezing rain tonight. Or either that or an ice storm. I can't remember what it was. We were supposed to get it this morning, and then it never showed up, so I guess it's coming tonight or something like that. It's definitely raining. Probably hanging with the fan. Yeah, that's what my mom said. That's what she said. Because she asked me, she was like, I called her, and she was like, why aren't you on the stream? And then I was like, yeah, he's not live yet. She goes, oh, he's probably just hanging out with his family. I was like, yeah, probably. So, sorry, Mr. Oldsmobile, can't help you there. I'm gonna have to go talk to somebody else about that because I can't help you. Hi, LC. I'm gonna slash Andy's tires so Gums will need my services. Alright, good for you. Have fun with that. Good for you. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to somebody else for that information because I don't have it. So. As long as that motherfucker's not near me, I don't have to worry about him. So, so I don't really give two shits what anybody does with his information at this point. I really don't care. Oh shit, sorry. My bad. I completely forgot. My bad. My bad. Hold on a second. I gotta. Alrighty. Just give me 1 second. Paste. And pin. Here we go. There we go. It is now pinned. Hi, Gas. How are you? Yeah, I saw that. Pookie. He supposedly converts to every fucking thing. One minute he's a pagan, next minute he's a Christian, then he's a fucking Satanist, then he's back to fucking pagan, back to Christian. Now he's going from fucking Democrat to Republican. The man can't fucking make up his mind. He's having an identity crisis. Fucking identity crisis, man. He has one. He has more than I do. I haven't even had an identity crisis. I'm good, Gas. Been a little busy today. Had a long day today. Changes with the wind, and he's desperate. Yeah, exactly. And he's so mad at 90 for reaching 1,000. Dude, grow up. You're 43. Grow up, dude. For real. Can't be your own damn person. You gotta copy every fucking buddy. Now he's supposedly changing his streams to doing what 90 does. Bitch, bye. Nobody's still gonna go to your fucking channel, you dumbass. Nobody. Not a single person. He's a fucking idiot. Getting cold in the swamp. Yeah, it's getting cold here too, honestly. That rain. I went out there in the rain and went out there barefooted in the rain. I tell you what, that shit's cold. My mom said, I would never call you stupid. She said, but that was the stupidest thing you've ever done is walk out there in freezing rain with no shoes on or a jacket. She's like, that is the dumbest thing you could do. And I was like, yeah, no, it was stupid. I regretted it the second I got back in the building. I was like, yep, no. Good for you, Trump Tard. Have a good day. All right, GD. That's on you. That ain't on me. You think he's entertaining because he has fucking breakdowns and throws a fucking hissy fit? Then B or he? I mean, if you want to deal with a 43-year-old baby, then you go right ahead. That's not on me, GD.
Hey,
Well, then,
Yoda.
GD, okay. Hi, monkey. GD.
Hi, baby.
Seriously, GD, then why the fuck are you here? Like, for real. If you think I'm boring, then why are you here? Honestly, GD, why? Because if I'm such a big issue, why are you here? Hi, monkey. Sorry.
Hi, baby girl. I'm glad to see her back up and running.
Yeah, I am too. Thank you so much for this.
Oh, you're welcome. I loves you like you're my own kid.
Oh, I love you too, monkey. Like your mom, like you're my second mother, grandmother, mother. I'd say mother. I'd rather say mother.
I'm just glad you're back.
Yeah, I am too. Honestly, I really am. I was getting fed up with my freaking that tablet and then my phone not being on and even on my phone, the StreamYard's volume doesn't fucking work.
I have that problem with my iPhone. It sucks.
That's what mine. Yeah, I tried to change it to like I downloaded the Google app, just regular Google app, see if it'll work on there. It worked one time.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do StreamYards on my phone for some reason. I have no volume on it whatsoever.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to do it on my phone either, honestly.
I don't know
Because
why.
the volume sucks.
What'd you do today? Anything good?
Cleaned.
Ugh.
Did a lot of cleaning. Took out the trash. It's fucking raining, right? We're supposed to get freezing rain tonight. My dumb ass goes outside with no shoes on or a jacket, stepping in fucking rain puddles.
You sound like me. I gotta
Um,
let the dogs out in my fucking bare feet, and there's fucking a foot of snow out there.
yeah, I've done that too. Even
I'm
at
like,
fucking Joe's mother's house, man. I'd walk out there with no shoes on and take out the trash.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, yep, not doing that again for a while, and then do it the next day,
Oh
literally.
yeah. Oh yeah. After your feet warm up, you forget about it, you know?
Yeah, my mom said, she said, I would never call you stupid. She said, but that was a stupid thing you did. Started laughing. I was like, I know, it was stupid. She goes, yes, it was.
How's your mom doing?
She's doing good. Um,
Good.
they're waiting on the vein surgery. They're waiting on getting all the supplies so they can get that done.
Good.
And they're supposed to do another, I guess they're going to do another skin graft, but they want to see how the vein surgery works
Yep.
first before they do that. So,
Right. They gotta make sure she has blood supply.
yeah.
Otherwise it's not gonna work.
They think it's because of the vein and where it's doing something. I forget what they said, but where it's not allowing her other side of her leg to heal as quickly as the other side is.
Right.
Because the other side's literally almost done. It's literally healing up really well, and the only side that's not is the really bad side on her other side of her leg.
Right. She's not getting enough blood supply. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So they got to go in and cauterize another vein, or the same vein if they hadn't done it correctly or something. I don't know. They got to go in and kill another vein or kill the same vein, and then see if that'll help it heal. And it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's that skin grafting is a whole nother animal, and it's the
Yeah,
worst thing anybody ever has to go through.
yeah. She was in a
You
lot of
know?
pain when she got hers done,
Yeah. Yeah.
but her whole top of her leg where they had taken so much skin because they took 3 rows of skin, like really wide rows of skin,
Uh-huh.
and it healed quick. It was healed within like it was back to itself. She's got I think maybe has scars. I'm not sure, but I know it healed up within a month. It was that part was done, and then
Right.
her other leg's been healing. Oh, I thought somebody was coming to my door. I was like, please, nobody come to my freaking door. I saw footsteps. Please.
How you
Stay away.
liking the new apartment? You
I
liking
love
it?
it. I love it.
You're doing good there by yourself now?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. I actually
How's the
enjoy it.
how's the baby love his room?
Oh, he loves it. He's mostly out here though. He's not really spending much time in his room because he's so used to being in the same room with me. So
Uh-huh.
all of his toys are in the living room.
Oh yeah.
All of
Yeah.
his big bulky ones, and then some of his little ones, and
Yep. Oh yeah.
they're just everywhere. So,
That's my grandchild. Everything he owns when he's here gets pulled out in the living room.
right, right.
You know? Because
Yeah.
right now he's an only child. He won't be in 9 months, but right now he is.
That's
But
so awesome. I'm so happy for you.
I'm so excited, girl. This is the one that lives like 2 towns over, and I get to see every weekend compared to the ones that live 2 hours away.
Right.
So I'm so excited.
You
You know what
get
I
to be
mean?
around. You get to be around this whole process.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, with the other grandbabies, I wasn't there when they were born. His
Right.
The one I have now, I was.
Right.
Because like I said, he only lives 2 towns. He lives 15 minutes away.
Gotcha.
He's
Wow.
here every Thursday. He's here every weekend. Um, my husband calls him my co-defendant because we're always getting in trouble together.
That's funny.
And he always tells on me. And I'm like, dude, you need to learn to keep your mouth shut. Seriously. But
My
yeah,
boy, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say my boy, he looks at me, if he sees something he thinks broken, he goes, "You broke it."
Uh-huh.
He goes, "You broke it." I said, "I didn't break it. There's nothing broken." He'll go to a piece of paper that's ripped. "You broke it." I didn't break that. You did that. You ripped it.
My
He's always telling me, "You
grandson,
broke it."
my grandson is convinced I hide his shit from him.
Oh God.
No, I didn't. It's wherever you left it.
Right.
That's where it's at.
It's not my fault you can't find it. You don't
Right.
want to admit it. That's funny. Yeah, last night he woke up at like 3:30 because he went to bed early yesterday. He woke up at like 3:30.
Ooh.
Made him something to eat, gave him a little snack, and then came up and laid down in bed with me and fell asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been fucking reading a bunch of books. I've been in a reading mood for some reason.
Nice.
And well, I don't have actual books, so I use an app called Readict. I think it's either Readict or Readict. I'm not sure, but I think it's Readict. But anyway, there's a book. It's got a series. I think it's like 3 series, but the third one hasn't been written yet. It's getting written this year, and I'm
Nice.
so freaking excited about it. Oh my god, I'm so into this book.
That's cool. I'm a reader too. I love to read.
This book's called what is that called? Fated shit. I'm gonna look. It's called hold on, I can tell you real quick. It's a good book. It's like it's kind of like it's based basically on the Greek gods, like the god of hell and
Yikes.
the goddess of sex, or the god of sex. And then there's the god of temptress, which I'm like, wow, okay. But there's a girl that goes. This girl gets stuck in a hell loop, is what they call it in the book. She gets like killed. She gets murdered by a god that she fell in love with. He like basically took care of her while she was growing up, and like he killed her after taking her virginity. It's fucking nuts. He killed her like right afterwards.
Wow.
She goes down and sleeps with the devil and the same
Wow.
guy that killed her, and it's a whole fucking thing. But basically, the Greek gods are vampires. There's gods and goddesses, all of the same names of each one of the different god and goddesses. But it's called God damn it. Oh, Fated to Fall, and it's a really good fucking book. The third one's supposed to come out sometime this year, but they never said what time this year.
Mm.
So and they're both of the books are like 50 chapters, so
Wow.
it's a fucking long ass book. But
Yeah, it
it's
is.
good. They're both good books, and I got them done in 2 days. I got both of them done in 2 days.
Oh, I love to read. I'm like that too. And once I
Yeah.
pick a book up, I'm gonna finish it.
I've been doing like those reading games, like the games that you play that have like you can choose their own options and shit.
Yeah,
That's what
those are
That's what
cool.
got. Yeah, that's what got me into it first. Like, because I was playing them before, but like recently I was playing them a lot and spending quite a little bit of change on like 99 cents or something. And but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna find an actual book I can read, one that I don't have to choose the choices; it chooses for me
Right.
because it's already written. And I found that app, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna read. And I read like I think like 4 books, 3 or 4 books in the span of like 3 or 4 days. Like I got them done in a day within 24 hours. They're really good books.
Yeah. If it's good and I get hooked, I'll sit there and read it till I'm done. I'm like
Yeah,
that too.
I was
I'm
thinking about
like that
rereading
too.
them again. because
You know what?
I just got done with both of them, and I figured I was thinking about reading them again because they're so good.
Yeah. And you know what? You'll notice other things in there you didn't read the first time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kind of like watching a movie a couple times. You're like, oh, wait, I didn't
Yes.
notice that the first
Like you
time.
find Easter eggs that you never really realized they were there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Baby's quiet. Is he in bed?
Yeah, he's asleep. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, he's sleeping. Oh, I love those freaking coffee cups.
did they come? Good.
Yeah, they
Good. I
came
didn't
the
look.
day they came. What day did they come? Like no, Sunday or Monday. I think it was Monday. And those cups are so cool. I thought it was just going to be one cup. No, it was two. I thought it was just one. And they're like a beigeish brown color. And they've got those like not straight wooden, but like those they're wood, but they have that weird filling to them.
Right.
Those little cup holders, the
Mm-hmm.
coasters.
Yeah. Yeah, like Corky.
Yeah, the corky thing. They've got at the bottom of it. It's got like a corky texture to the bottom of the cup,
Oh, cool.
so it's just like its own little, cup holder.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they're on both of them. Hold on, hang on. I'll get them. I'll show you. Hold on a second. Okay, so it's all ceramic, but it's got
Oh,
like
those are cool.
yeah, it's got like a quirky feeling to it. It
Is
like
that pottery? It's more like pottery, huh?
yeah, it's like it's all yeah, it's basically
Oh,
pottery.
that's cool.
Ceramic, it's not
Those
glass.
are neat. They don't look anything like they did in the picture.
No, they don't. That's what's crazy about it. I thought one was blue. Like I thought one was blue, but
They look no, they looked really yellow.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
they
those
did.
are really neat.
Yeah, I haven't drank out of them yet,
Those are cool.
but I was thinking of having a nice cup of coffee with them.
There you go. Or a nice cup of tea.
Oh yeah. Well, if I liked warm tea, then yeah. But
Oh, you don't drink warm tea?
no, I'm a picky tea drinker. Can't handle warm tea. I mean, I can drink it, but I prefer cold sweet tea.
I like iced tea. I'm not a
Yeah, iced
big
tea.
fan of hot tea, but occasionally I like a nice cup of hot tea with some honey in it.
Right. Well, when I'm sick or something, like if I'm not feeling good, I'll have like a cup of warm tea and honey,
Right.
or like chamomile tea,
Right.
chamomile, or however you say it,
I
tea.
like that sleepy time tea sometimes at night.
The what kind of tea?
It's called sleepy time tea.
Oh yeah, I've had that too.
It's
Yeah.
decaffeinated, and I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, sometimes at night, that's nice. If I can't have a cup of coffee, because I don't drink coffee after 2 p.m., but I
Right.
want something hot, I'll drink that. Occasionally, I
Yeah.
like a nice hot cup of tea. But those are nice.
Yeah, they are. My mom gave me a coffee pot, an old one that my uncle had given her. She hadn't been using it because she was going to use it to make tea because she didn't have like a tea maker.
Mhm.
So my uncle had given her a coffee pot. He's like, "Here, you want this?" She's like, "Yeah, I'll take it. I can make tea with it or something." And she never used it, so she gave it to me. She's like, "You want this?" Or I'm probably just gonna throw this away if you don't want it. I was like, I'll take it. I can use it for coffee. I said, sad though, because I had just bought instant coffee prior to that, because I was like, I don't have a coffee pot. I'm not gonna worry about it. So um, I always make instant coffee with whichever creamer I decide to use at that point. Because sometimes I use like I saw think it was the Snickers one, and I said, no. After what I heard, no. About a Snickers, nope. No. I am staying far away from Snickers,
Right.
period.
Right.
And I used to love Snickers. Nope, not anymore. Nope.
Not anymore. You can't touch the Snickers anymore, can you?
Nope. 90 said, 90 was telling me on the phone one day, he's like, I swear, if he touches a fucking Milky Way, he said, I'm gonna raise hell. Because no, he better not fuck with my Milky Ways.
Right. I love Milky Ways. Oh my God, that's my
Yeah, they're good.
fave.
Have you
Oh, I
tried
love Milky Ways.
have you tried the I think it's extra caramel? The extra
No.
caramel? You haven't
No.
tried those?
No.
If you like caramel, woo, you
Oh,
love
I
those.
love caramel.
They've got a bunch of caramel in it. It's like instead of it being a chocolate like colored wrapping, it's in like a they even have peanut butter Milky Ways.
Ugh. No thanks.
I think it's a peanut butter Milky Way. If not, it's a peanut butter Milky Way. They have those too. I've tried those. Those are I kind of liked them at the time when I tried them. That was like, oh my God, I was like 18 or 19 when I tried them before. But anyway, but yeah, they've got an extra stuffed like Milky Way. I think it's like an orange or goldish colored wrapper.
I'm gonna have to look for it because I love caramel.
Yeah,
oh my God,
they're pretty good. They're
freak.
Right. They're sweet as shit, but they're good.
Right.
You just have to have a sweet tooth. But yeah.
Where is everyone tonight?
I don't know.
It's so quiet out there on YouTube.
After GD popped up, a bunch of them left, so who knows? Said that I was boring and Joe was more entertaining. Please. Just because he has a bitch fit every fucking hour doesn't mean he's entertaining.
Well,
it just makes him look stupid. It's funny for us, but he still just makes him look stupid.
Yeah, well, if GD doesn't want to be here, he doesn't have to be here. There's a exit button.
Yeah, he was like, I was like, because he put at least B knows how to run a channel or run a panel. And I said, B or he? And he goes, yes, you're boring. It's like, then why the fuck you here? I was like, I'm sorry, GD, but if you don't fucking like me, why the hell are you here? That's what I was saying when you came up. I'm like, why the hell are you here? So, I mean,
I'm not sure why.
I don't give two shits. It doesn't bother me one bit if you don't like me or not. I don't care.
That's kind of like me. If I run a stream and 2 people show up, I don't give a fuck. You know, whatever. If
you don't like me, then so be it. I do not give 2 shits.
I'm not here
to be liked. I'm here to run my damn channel. Help 90 run his. I'm not here to be liked. I don't give 2 shits. I used to care. I don't now. I really don't care.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm so proud of you. I can remember when you'd have panic attacks over this shit.
Oh, yeah. No. That one night that I went off on Joey, the night that he had came over on 90 stream after everybody had left and it was just me, and he would call me a lard ass. When I went off on him, that because I went off. I mean, I went off on his ass. And I know he was watching. That's why I did it. I was like, you know what? I give up. I'm fucking done. And I told him he was dead to me. He was dead to my son. I said, you will never see my son or any of my other children, if I have any in the future. I said, you will not see any of us. I said, you keep your ass in Georgia because nobody fucking wants you around here. Nobody likes you. Nobody gives 2 shits about you. Nobody wants you. Not a single fucking person, especially nobody in your fucking family. I said, nobody fucking wants your ass. I said, you can stay in Georgia for all I give a shit. You can die in Georgia for all I care. I don't care.
I'm so proud of you.
That night, though, I had And I guess it had triggered my PTSD and I didn't know it. That night I had a fucking nightmare of both of them. They were both in my dream. Him and Snake. I woke up, I was shaking because I always do that when I wake up from like a dream.
Mm-hmm.
I always shake. Something, it's just my body does early in the morning if I get woken up or I wake myself up. But yeah, they were both in my fucking dream. She tried to hit me in my dream. I said,
Oh,
bitch.
fuck.
Holding a cup of coffee, chewing some bubble gum with her snaggies. I said, bitch.
I'm so proud of you, girl. I can remember when you used to DM me because somebody said something about you in a stream and you were upset.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to get
I
so
remember that.
upset. Remember? I'm so
Yep.
proud of you. My girl growing up.
I know, in the span of a few months, too.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself because I keep telling 90, like, told 90 a few times because, you know, we call each other and stuff. And, not every day, but sometimes almost every day. But anyway, I was like, I was saying like how I appreciated him and you and everybody else that were so nice to me and got me out of my shell and stuff. And he was like, well, yeah, he's like, I told you that I was going to help you get out of that, get out of that state. He was like, he was just being really nice to me and stuff. And it just, you know, made me happy to hear that because I told him, I said, I really appreciate you guys, like, for real. I was like, because if you guys hadn't done what you did, I would have been still in the same damn state I was in before.
I'm just really proud of you. You've grown so much in the last few months.
Thank you for being proud of me.
I am so
I-
proud of you, girl.
I just think it's funny. Joey's like, oh, karma's going to come back and he bite you in the ass. Yeah.
For what? For
I don't know.
what?
For, I guess, running my mouth about him or something. But I'm sitting here thinking, it was after I got my apartment, right? And I'm sitting here thinking, if karma was going to bite me in the ass, then why the fuck did I get an apartment?
Yeah, you got an apartment. He lives on somebody else's couch.
Right. Somebody else lives with somebody else in somebody else's parents' house, living on
Right.
somebody else's couch.
Right.
It just, like, come on, dude. You're 43. Get off of somebody's couch.
Right.
You can find a low-income place in Georgia. If there's not any, go somewhere else that has cheaper rent. Ohio has cheap rent. Depends on where you go. They've got cheap rent. Especially where I'm from. There's a lot of places with cheap rent or no rent at all.
Yeah.
You can get places with no rent.
He doesn't know how to help himself, for fuck's sake.
He really doesn't.
He doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't know how to help himself.
Nope.
So instead of helping himself, he just runs from bitch to bitch to bitch.
Yep.
That's how he supports himself.
Yep.
What bitch will take care of me?
Yeah. Right.
Because he's not a man.
Happy. No, he's not. You may be happy now, but that honeymoon phase doesn't last long.
Oh, fuck.
It does not last long at all.
Well,
if you're lucky, it could last a year. But
No.
even then, it doesn't last very long.
No.
Because he's going to go right back to being addicted to the internet. He's going to go right back to ignoring the person he's in a relationship with.
Mhm.
He goes back to apparently not sleeping with them, according to Melissa. You know?
And Elizabeth.
Yeah, right, exactly. I forgot about her for a second. And Elizabeth.
Yep.
He's just gonna fuck up another relationship because he doesn't know how to treat his women that he's with.
It's a history with him.
Yep.
It's a history. He just goes
and he gets it from his mother. That's why he jumps from relationship to relationship. His mother did the same thing. She did. She did the same thing. She doesn't now. She hasn't since I was a kid. She's been single for the rest of my life, pretty much. From the age of like 5 or 6 to from the last time I had seen her, which was like 5.5, up until now, I think she's been single. She's always been like taking care of her parents, or she just never wanted a relationship. Because I've even asked her, like, why haven't you gotten in, why haven't you started to date anybody? She's like, I just don't want to. Okay.
She had to take care of her grown-ass son.
Yep, exactly. And his wife, which his wife took care of herself. She wasn't.
And his mess.
Yeah, and all those fucking cats they had brought in. At
Oh
one
my
time,
God.
almost 30 cats. I remember having this conversation with her. I was like 18 or 19. No, I think I might have been younger than that, like 17. Because I think that's when they moved up to Peebles. When I was like 16 or 17 years old. That's when they moved up there. So they had been up there for a while. And I remember having this conversation with her because I called her one day and I was just checking on her. And she was telling me how she's got a bunch of cats. And I said, well, how many cats you have? Because she's not the type of person to really have an animal in the house. She might have had some animals when I was younger, but she never really had any other animals. And I was like, oh, how many do you have? And she said, almost 30. And I said, what? I said, come again? She goes, yeah, most of them were outside. A lot of them were outside, but we basically had almost 30 cats.
Oh my
I
God.
said, damn.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. I said, when I moved there, she still had like maybe 20 cats.
Oh my
I
God.
think around there, or around like 15 when I
Just
had moved
shoot
in
me.
with them. Yeah.
You'd have to shoot me.
Right. And that's why I told 90, I said, I don't want to own a cat ever again. I told him like yesterday or something. I was like, I don't want to own a cat. I was like, I'd rather have a dog. He goes, nah, I'd rather have a cat. I'm like, well, he goes, only just one cat. I was like, yeah. I was like, I said, trust me, if you lived with as many cats as I did living at Sherry's house, I said, you wouldn't want another cat.
Look, at one time I had 2 dogs and 3 cats.
Oh, I can handle that.
Oh my God. No,
Not
no,
15.
no.
Jesus.
The 3 cats were way too many cats.
Oh yeah, they're
By
rowdy
3.
as shit.
Because they mark, if you have more than one, they mark your house up
Yep.
and they're nasty.
Oh yeah. And then freaking one of Sherry's cats, Fluffy, the one that was technically Joe's, the one he left in Ohio and told me he wasn't going to take him because of the car ride would make him nauseous. Literally, that's what he told me. The reason why he didn't take Fluffy, he said, I don't think he would like that car ride. It would make him nauseous. Sitting here thinking, have you ever even taken that cat in a car ride? Because if not, how the fuck do you know if that cat's going to have car sickness or not?
Right.
And so he was like, I'm just not going to take him. I'm not going to take him. I'll leave him
And they
here.
make medication for that. Call the vet, let them know you're going on a car ride, extended car
Right.
ride. They'll
Right.
drug the cat up, put him in a carrier, and take the damn cat if it's
Right.
that important to you.
Yeah, he was like, I don't think he would last in the car that long without getting sick. I'm like, just let the cat get sick then. Just take the cat. Like, take him with you. And he never did. So me and her were stuck with him. And that cat, oh my God, when he would get mad at you if you didn't do what he wanted, like let him outside.
Mm-hmm.
Because that cat would go outside and he'd come back. And if you don't let him outside whenever he wants to be let outside, he shits on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And he does it in a certain place every time.
Oh, yeah.
He does it in the same place or in another place. But this one particular spot that he would do it would be behind the door in like the crack between the door and the wall connecting to the door. He'd shit right there. And I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking, that is not my cat. I said, I've already got a child to take care of. I said, I am
That's not my problem. Not my cat, not my problem.
And it sat there. It would sit there because it's not my cat.
Right.
I mean, sometimes I'd clean it up, but other times I'm like, it's not my cat.
I agree with
But
you, girl. I don't
but
pick up
most of the
cat
time,
shit.
most of
Not
the
my
time I
cat,
would.
not my problem.
Right. Most of the time I would clean it up, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm not cleaning that up. It's not my cat. Shouldn't have to clean somebody else's cat shit because the cat shits everywhere. It's not my problem. It's not
Well,
my
and
cat.
especially if there's like 20 of them, for fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Well, they had gotten when Joe before Joe had moved out around the same time, like maybe a few days after Elizabeth left, maybe like a week. Him and his mother got all the cats, mostly all of the cats that they can catch, into into a cage, and took them into the car, like put them in her van, and They took them far away from the house. They like covered them up, took them away from the house, and they just let them out
Oh my God.
in front of a cornfield into like a farm,
Oh
and
my
just let
God.
them all out. Let them out in the middle of nowhere. Just let
So
them out.
they just went out there and reproduced.
Yep. And
Made more
the cats
cats.
that, yeah, and the cats that Joe had let out prior to that, before me even moving in, he had let out a bunch, and they procreated. And the cats that would go outside and stay outside, they procreated. So there was a bunch of cats to where the neighbors just started killing them,
Oh
shoot them.
yeah.
They'd shoot them, they'd poison them, they'd tase them, they'd run them over, they'd do whatever they could to get rid of all those cats.
Nobody
And they sure the fuck did too. And a lot
not
of them,
everybody likes cats, for fuck's
no,
sake.
but that even the freaking, they were so bad that the police in that town told them that, yeah, I think it was like the mayor of the town or something. The I think it was actually the cops, but they told them, do not feed the outside cats. Don't give them food. Don't don't even pay attention to them. He said there are
Yep,
too many. He said there are too many, and we don't need any more.
that's right.
Pretty much. And they all just started killing them. Even the neighbor had a sign in the yard on a big dog cage that said, if you find a cat, kill it. Or here's a cat you can kill in a box. Or here's tools you can kill the cats with. Like, it was
Oh,
just like,
I'm sure the neighbors got really tired of all those
oh,
stray
I know
cats
they did. Oh, I
hanging
know they
around.
did. Hell, even I got tired of all the cats.
I would get tired of all those cats hanging around if I had neighbors. Oh my God, I'd be so angry.
I'll tell you, man, that. I remember my cousin coming home with a kitten that had gotten like ran over or something. It was like dying or something. And she brings it home. She's like crying and shit. So they bury the cat in the backyard. It wasn't even their cat. They don't even have that much room in their backyard to put any more cats because the yard's full of dead cats, pretty
Oh
much
my God.
underground. So, like, I mean, they've had maybe over 50 cats the whole time they were there.
Oh my
Because a lot of them
God.
have died. The kittens have passed. Like kittens have passed away. Big cats had passed away. Just so many cats had died. And even his mother told me, that's how I know there were so many cats in the backyard, were because she said, I'm running out of space to put these cats in the backyard. She said either
Could
because of the
you
roots
imagine?
or mostly because of the cat. Oh, I know. I know. I was shocked too when she told me. I was like, what?
Oh my God.
In the span of like 7 or 8 years.
Oh
Well,
God. Could you
maybe less
imagine?
than that, like 6, something like that.
Could you
I think it was like,
imagine?
God, I lived with a lot of them, and I still can't imagine having so many cats to where your whole backyard is full, and you can't even bury them.
Look, I'm
Like
52 years old and never had that many goddamn cats.
I think she's about to turn 60, or she just turned 60. She's either
That is
59 or
fuck
60.
up.
Yeah,
I can
she's
count the number
yeah.
of cats I've
And
had in my lifetime. Oh my God.
right, Yeah, she.
And my backyard ain't full of dead cats, that's for sure.
Right. Yeah, if they did like a if they had went and redid the yard, like all the pipes and shit, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised how many cats they find. Because there's
Could
just
you
that many.
imagine the next owners if they want to fucking tear down the house and build a new one, what they'd find?
Oh God, I know. I know. In that house, the freaking water, the pipe, the furnace sucks in that house. Like the water furnace, the heater, water heater, sucks. It is so small, you barely have enough time to shower. It's like 5 minutes of hot water, I think, 5 or 6, something like that, of hot water, and it fucking sucks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you don't get a very long hot shower. That's for sure.
What about her heater? Why does she have the bedrooms closed off?
The
Is it
heater, see, she had those like at the bottom of the floor wall heaters, the real long ones that go on the wall.
the
She
radiator?
had those,
She has a radiator.
yeah, she had those heaters, but a lot of them had quit working, and a lot of plugs in that house had quit working. And like the whole living room, there's only one plug, one, one plug that works in that entire house, in that entire living room, one plug. Then there's one between the kitchen and the living room. It's right by that window, right in between them, where the table sits and then the couch begins. There's that plug, and then there's maybe one or two in the kitchen. Like that is the whole span of the room plugs, and that's why the TV is always in a certain spot in the living room, because they can't put it anywhere else unless they have a big ass extension cord to put anything else, because there's not that many plugs that work.
That's
So
sad.
yeah, literally the whole
That's really
the whole
sad.
house. Yeah, the whole house is electric. The freaking plug-ins are giving out in a lot of places. I think the only one that has a bunch of plugs that actually work is the one in the ones in her room. Because even in the ones in the room in the back, I think there was only like 2 places that it worked, 2 or 3 places maybe that worked.
It's sad.
Yeah, it is. It's very sad. It's extremely sad.
I was just wondering why she's staying out in the living room all the time.
Because they're apparently, according to Trina, they're still redoing. She's going to redo the last 2 rooms in the spring, I guess. So the mother doesn't want to sleep in the room back there because I think it's because she's like claustrophobic or something. She's like, I don't know. I feel like it's because she's been stuck in that room for so damn long. Because obviously she was in that room a lot because Joe and them were living there too. And when Joe would run his mouth and shit, she'd go in her room and not deal with it unless she gets pissed off and comes out into the hallway, because she's done that. She comes out, she gets overworked, and then she might hit you. That's like how mad the woman gets. She's nuts when she gets mad,
But can
yeah,
you blame her? I mean, come on.
no,
now.
I can't. I don't blame her at all. Shit, with Joe around, shit, I don't blame her. But
She probably wanted to kill him.
oh,
I would want to kill my kid if I had to take care of him and he's grown.
right. She
I would
honestly,
want to kill him every day.
see, when I was, when my mom was pregnant with me, and until him and my mother had broken up to where he had to go live with his mom, when he had to go move in with Sherry, she didn't give 2 shits about him. She did not give 2 shits about that man. The only person she cared about was my mother and me. If she had went to go see my great grandparents, me and my mother would go. Joe would stay home. She wouldn't let him drive her car. She wouldn't let him go anywhere. And when she got her back pay from the SSI that she received, because the back pay that you have to, I guess they have to wait so long, and then
Right.
however many months you wait, you get all that money back.
Right.
But she was waiting on that check to come, and when she got it, she gave Joe like a little bit of money. But my mom said she had bought her a bunch of shit. She said she bought you stuff, but I think it was before I was born. So she had bought my mom stuff. She bought me stuff. She never bought Joe shit. She gave him a little bit of money. That's it. And she did not give two shits until she actually had to care for him. When she was stuck with him, that's when she started kind of caring for him. Not much, but a little bit because she had him in her house.
Well, I wouldn't care for him either, so
No.
I don't blame her for that. I mean, it's not like he ever did anything for her.
Right.
I mean, look at her now.
He has never done a single thing for her. When she had a breakdown, she did something to herself when I was in the room at like 2 years old, and she had to go to the hospital. My mother had called the ambulance, not Joe. Joe didn't do shit. My mom had to call.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Yeah, my mom told me that. I didn't know that. I knew she had called, but I didn't know he wouldn't call. So when she called, and she ended up, and his mother ended up in a mental institution for a little while. My mom was the one that was there. She's the one that drove the car. She's the one that took care of her. And Joe sat back and played with his whatever the fuck he played, sleeping with fucking teenagers and shit like that at the age of 20 something.
He's so gross.
Yeah. I know about the teenager you tried to sleep with the night before my first birthday.
Oh, Joe.
I know about her. Huh?
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, she was like 15 or 16 and he was 20.
Oh, Joe, you're such a pedo. What the fuck?
Yeah, and that was from my mom who told me, because she was there because she had to go to the girl's house because the girl had came and stayed the night. Okay, her and a guy friend had came and stayed the night. Joe's like, oh, this girl's coming to stay the night, blah blah blah. They were just gonna, be friends or whatever. They were gonna sleep downstairs, and he was gonna sleep in the room with my mother.
Oh yeah, well, he wanted that teenage girl there, didn't he?
My mom sure the hell didn't.
No, he did. He wanted that teenage girl there, not your mom.
Right. Yeah. And she came downstairs because she was getting ready for work because she had work that morning. She comes downstairs and he's sitting in the kitchen in a chair. She's sitting in one chair, he's sitting in the other, and they're so close together, and they're just talking and like flirting and shit. So then the next morning, the day before my first birthday, she comes and the girl's leaving, right? The girl's going home. Joe went with her straight to her house. The parents did not like it one bit. Did not, because of this consent. The consent in Ohio is 16. With parents' consent, it's 16. If the parents are okay with it, it's not against the law. The parents were not okay with it. I don't know how it was back then, but they were not okay with it. And my mom had to go all the way to that girl's house and drag his ass out of her house to get him to come home for his kid's birthday the next morning. It was either that same morning or the next morning, but she had to go drag his ass out of her house. Like, why are you going to a teenage house? Why are you going to a teenage
Joey.
house? Joey. Yeah.
Joey.
Why is a 20-year-old going to his 15, 16-year-old girl's house?
Your secrets are coming out, Joey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it burns you, doesn't it, Joey?
My mom's got shit tons. People want to tell me if there's no pictures, it didn't happen. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
No.
how the hell am I supposed to have pictures, or how the hell is my mom supposed to have pictures of something 20 years ago?
Nope.
That makes no fucking sense.
No,
People's logic sometimes make no sense.
I absolutely believe it happened. Look at Joey. Look at what he supports. He supports a pedo.
Right, exactly.
I don't have any problem believing what your mom is saying at all.
No, I don't. I mean,
Oh, Joey.
he knows the guy is one. He knows that. He
Oh,
doesn't
he
give two
sure
shits.
does. Nope.
But yet
Nope.
wants to judge everybody. Oh hey girl, how are you? I'm good. I got a place. I'm living in it right now. Yeah, how are you doing? How you doing, girly? Haven't seen you in a minute. Sorry. Friend from one of my friends. Haven't seen you in a minute, girl. But yeah, he's something. He keeps saying, "Oh, the pedophile didn't do. He hasn't done anything since. Pedo Andy hasn't done anything since." But yet, you're trying to make me look bad because of my past and my record. That motherfucker has a worse record than I do, and all that half of his felonies are theft. And you're gonna try to sit there and make me try to look like the bad guy? Bitch, please. I owned up to my shit, motherfucker. I owned up to my shit.
Well, that's the thing. Joey will never own up to anything he ever does.
Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly.
Ever. He plays Vicky victim. Yep. That's his job. He
has always
Vicky
done
victim.
that. Yep. He has always done that. He's done that since him and my mom first got together. He's always done that shit. He's always done that shit. It's not surprising anymore. Like, for real.
He's a victim. He will always be a victim.
Yep. And if he does something wrong, oh no, I was just retaliating to my bullies.
And dude, I apologize. So bullies. It's over. It's past.
Right.
But we'll talk about your past.
Right. He said, oh, I retaliate against my bullies. Right. Dude, you're 43. They're not bullies at this point.
Right. Right.
They're just
he's a little confused. Shit. He's a little confused on how that works.
Oh, yeah. 100%. He's confused as shit. He doesn't understand that, you can't really be, you can be bullied, but when you're an adult, you don't consider that shit bullying. You consider that as somebody running their damn mouths is what you explain that as.
And the thing is, it's on the internet.
Right. And then he says cyberbullying. Bitch, bye.
We all have an off button on our computers.
Right.
As an adult, we can shut it off.
Joe's a fucking idiot. He's a big fucking man child. And he needs to just grow the fuck up. He really does. He needs to grow. I'm 24 and I'm more grown up than that motherfucker is.
Oh, yeah.
And he's twice my age.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, grow the fuck up, bro. I grew up more than him in the last, 5 months?
Yeah, I love it. Yes, you have.
So, even 90 said, almost said his actually, even 90 has said he's proud of me. Like, even he's said he's proud of me.
There's been a huge change in you. You don't take the bullshit.
Even I've noticed.
And you don't crumble.
No. I used to. You can ask her. I used to crumble. I had so many fucking breakdowns growing up. Man, I tell you what, my stepdad, my ex-stepdad, brought the worst out of me. Made me feel like shit every day. It was an everyday thing. Sometimes he would wake up in a good day, he would have good mornings sometimes. Other times, if he's in a bad mood and he wakes up in a bad mood, he'll walk in my room when I'm sleeping and he'll fucking take his fingertips and smack the shit out of the bottom of my feet to wake me up in the morning because he knew that would piss me off and he knew that I would start an argument with his ass. He knew it. He did it all the time. And but he had made me to the point of like crumbling, and yet he was still a better father than Joe. You want to know why? Because he was there.
Right.
He helped my mother raise me. Yes, he was abusive to everybody, but he was there taking care of his child and his stepchild, even though he didn't like her. He took care of her. So technically, he is a way better father figure than Joe is because he was there.
I don't agree with that.
And to me, I say that because on the good days, because there were some good days, they were the best days. There was times where we had. There was one time we had a mother-daughter day, right, or a father-daughter day. We went to, where did we go? I think Cincinnati or something. We went somewhere to do something, and then we stopped at a flea market. We took our dog. We had a good day. He had bought me this like cookie made by an Amish family, and it was disgusting. It was gross. It was not a cookie. They lied to me. It was not a cookie. I was like 16. It was not a cookie. They said, "Oh, here, would you like a cookie?" It was not a fucking cookie. It was like a biscuit. And like it was just a fucking biscuit with a little bit of sugar. It was not a cookie.
Dry as fuck, I'm sure.
I looked at him and I said, Dad, I said, I can't eat this. He goes, why? I said, taste it. And he was like, oh, okay.
Tastes like flour.
Yeah. I was like, can I please throw this away? And it was like I think it was like $1.50 or something. I was like, can I please throw this away? He goes, go ahead, I don't care. And that was a good day for me. That was a good day because I felt like he was my actual father at that point. It was a good day. It was only, I think it was, I don't know. It's just, at some points he wasn't a good father, but at other times he was.
Well, I can't say a whole lot because I wasn't always a perfect parent either, but
right.
I never abused my kids. I mean, never. I mean,
Destiny, hold on one second, monkey. Destiny, are you still with that guy that I saw you with when we ran into each other while I was pregnant at Walmart? Or is it a different guy this time? Is it like a different person than the one you were with before? And Bodakai, I almost called you Bodaki.
I do it all the time.
Oh my god. Bodakai, I don't know. I texted him. I think he's fine.
I'm sure he's just spending family time. He's
Bodakai,
off work tonight.
leave her alone. Leave her alone, Bodakai. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's gonna probably freak out on you. Don't do that, Bodakai. It's not a good idea. That is not a good idea.
God, I love you, Bodakai.
Don't do that. She might chew your ass out. Don't do that.
He doesn't know you, Bodakai.
Yeah, the emoji proves it. Cool, I like freaks. No, not like that. Oh my god. Bodakai. You
Destiny,
put your foot in your mouth a lot.
Destiny, Bodakai is a really good guy. He doesn't mean what he's saying.
She said laughing emoji, fire emoji.
Oh my god. Bodakai, we can't save you. You're on your own.
Yep, nope. I'm not.
Now you're on your own, Bodakai.
Yep, you are on your own. You dug yourself in a deep hole, and I'm not helping you out of it. Don't ask me for a ladder, because I'm never giving you one. You're stuck in that hole.
My heart is broken.
Jesus. Bodakai. That's funny.
Oh, fuck me.
Hey, Destiny, do you still talk to you know who? The girl you know who? The one that we were friends with? I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to say her name. Was way different that back in like 2019. I think it's been so long since we've seen each other. We actually saw each other, Destiny. We saw each other when I was walking my son to. Where was I walking him to? I think I was walking him to the other Destiny's house. I think that's where we were going when I last saw you. I think that was the last. I think that was the last time we saw each other because I remember I was walking him in his stroller and he was like maybe 6 months old. So it's been a while since we've seen each other. I think that was the last time we had seen each other.
Bodakai, you need to change your name to Inmate Bodakai.
Inmate Bodakai, yeah. Definitely.
Oh, that was funny as fuck. Did you see that shit? When he went after a fucking mascot and he went in his channel and trolled the shit out of him as an inmate in prison. Oh my god, it was funnier
Oh
than
yeah,
hell.
and they looked up his number, prison number or something.
Right.
It was like, oh
that
yeah,
other
he's
troll. I don't know who
yeah,
that was, but it was brilliant. Oh my
yeah,
god. And so,
yeah.
oh yeah, he's in this federal prison. Oh my god, it was funnier than hell.
Don't change the subject. This is about Destiny. Leave her alone, Bodakai. Leave her alone. That's funny though. That is funny.
It was funnier than hell.
Destiny, I am sorry in advance. Bodakai doesn't have a filter. I can't shut him off.
And we are not
I don't know
chiming him
how.
out. We love our Boda guy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Bodakai could be an ass, but he's also a nice one. Hey,
That
Monkey,
guy's
do you
not an
know?
ass. Bodakai, yes. He lives in Detroit, Michigan. I actually have his actual address if you would like it.
You've even got his address? I don't even
I
know who the guy
do.
is. Who's
I
the
do.
mascot guy? Who is that?
I did a background check. I have his address.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
Who is he though? Like,
He is a piece of shit. That's who he is.
is he worse than Joey?
He is Joey times 10. He actually sent dick pics to a 15-year-old.
No, really?
Yes.
Oh God.
Bodakai, yes, he is in a group home. Yep.
I am
He actually
actually
is.
Destiny. I am actually living in town, so if you ever, yeah, I'll definitely. I can message you. I think I have you on Facebook, but I'll definitely message you. And we can see about hanging out.
Bodakai said, okay, Destiny.
God. Oh yeah, Destiny. If you're wanting to know who we're talking about, this Joey person, Joey is my Joey's the sperm donor of mine. My actual sperm my sperm donor. You probably have never really met him, but I probably have talked about him before to you. If you were around, he was the guy. He's the father that I'm talking about that stalked me while I was at school.
He's not actually your sperm donor since you didn't get any DNA from him. It was just your DNA
Yeah,
that
we
was
don't share
tested.
any DNA.
Right.
Oh, Destiny, guess what I found out? I'm 2% Neanderthal. I'm 2% caveman.
Bodakai, I can get you his address. I'm not sure what the name of the home was. I've been trying to research it, but it doesn't come up with the name of the home. But it is definitely a group home.
Oh, so he's in a group home? That guy?
Yeah, he lives in a group home.
Does he have an actual name or is it just mascot?
It is Lucas Crow.
Lucas Crow. Okay.
Yep. Lucas Crow
Lucas
is his
Crow.
name. Andy, I'm waiting on meeting my Nigerian prince. Are you him?
I was trying not to laugh at the comment.
I'm waiting for my
There was
Nigerian prince, and I
there
will
was
give
a
my life savings to him.
there was a woman on Dr. Phil. This poor old lady.
Yes, I
Did you
saw
see
it.
that one? Did you see
Yes,
that one? He was like a
yes,
Nigerian prince or something, and she like gave him all of her fucking money.
like $200,000. Yep.
Yeah, I'm like wondered why she was fucking broke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder why you were broke.
Right. Right.
Oh, that shit's funny. That was I was not expecting that comment. I just happened to read it, and I thought of fucking Dr. Phil. That's why I was laughing, because I thought of Dr. Phil. I wasn't laughing at the comment towards you. I was laughing because the whole Dr. Phil show popped up in my head.
Oh yeah.
It was just funny. That episode was sad but funny. You and Lady Di are competing to see who can get suckered out of the most money. No,
Yeah. Okay. All right, Andy Webb. That's fine.
you can.
Bodakai. He says he lives in a group home because his mom and dad died and he lost their house, and so they put him in a group home instead of a shelter, but he has to live there for 5 more years. Not sure what that's all about, but I'm guessing it's because he's that stupid. He has nowhere else to go. His family wants nothing to do with him. Whatever. It really doesn't matter to me why, because they aren't paying attention to him. So if he is there because he has that deficient mental capacity, then why isn't anybody watching his internet usage and paying attention to what he's doing on the internet? Because they obviously don't. I'm not sure exactly why. Exactly, Bodakai. It doesn't sound right the way he puts it. You're right. He has issues. He definitely does. But all right, Andy, I'll give you 3,000 for a fridge, dumbass.
Jesus Christ. Is that Trumpy? Who is that? The Andy Webb person. Is that Trumpy? Because I know it's
I
not the real
think
Andy
so.
Webb.
I think so. I don't know for sure, but I think it
Right.
is.
Don't sound right. He has issues or he is out on parole.
Exactly. And he does send pictures to minors. That's been proven.
Oh God. How has he not been? How has he not?
I haven't found a criminal record on him. He doesn't seem to have a criminal record, but it may be sealed because of his deficiencies. I don't know.
Gotcha.
But a guy said, Andy, you have to live in the fridge for 3 years. All right, I got pee. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll still be here. I ain't going nowhere. I might be here for a little bit. But yeah, Destiny, the Joey person is my supposedly, according to him, we don't share DNA, which makes literally no sense because I did a DNA thing. I did a 23andMe thing. Somebody, a friend of ours, had bought it for me because he wanted just like I did to see what my DNA was, because Joe was going around saying he was Indian. He had Indian in him. And hell, for the longest time, even I thought I was a little bit Indian because that's what my mother told me, because that's what she was told by his family. And so I went and did this 23andMe thing, and I could pull up the record right now. I'll tell you exactly what I am. Some of it surprised me. The fucking Neanderthal surprised the shit out of me because I was not expecting that one. And I sure as hell wasn't expecting the other ones. Hold on, let me find it. Oh, there it is. Hold on, Disney. I'll find it and I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, I didn't even tell my fucking channel that I did it. So I did a 23andMe thing. And it came back that I'm 99.9% European. And the what I am specifically, no, I'm not Cherokeed at all. I am not Cherokeed at all. Neither is Joey. Neither one of us are Cherokee, period. Says I'm 96.1% Northwestern European, 65.3% British and Irish, which I didn't know Irish, but it makes a lot of sense considering I burn like shit and I burn like a lobster and have freckles like Irish. So 23.9% French and German, but it says German on the thing. 2.5% Scandinavian, which I was surprised. 4.4% broadly Northwestern European. 2.5% Eastern European. 1.3% Southern European. And 1.3% Italian. Italian surprised me because I was not expecting Italian at all. I was not. And then I scroll down and I have 2%. I am 2% Neanderthal. Sorry, I was reading my channel. I was telling my channel and Destiny that I was telling them what my DNA thing came back was.
You go for it, girl.
And then I did my DNA relatives, right? It came up like a bunch of like random. How much did you have to pay? I kind of want to check it out. The one that I had gotten was originally $100. It's only $100, but when we had bought it, it was on sale because of Black Friday. So it was only like, I think it was like $75, $80, I think, and I had an extra like 25 or something like that. So it was like $80 when I bought it, but originally it's like 100%. It's like $100. Depends on which one you get. But yeah, I found one, like several first cousins once removed, which is crazy. One says 6.40% DNA shared. Another one 5.64 DNA. So much fucking DNA of like third cousins, second cousins once removed, second and third cousins, which makes no sense because it's only one person. Second cousin, third, fourth cousin, still one person. Second cousin once removed. Like a bunch of these people. And I'm sitting here thinking, who the fuck are these people? Because I've never heard of a single person. And then it says Ron Wolf. Apparently that's a family member of mine. I don't know. It says
Ron Wolf is your grandfather.
I know, but this one where they didn't really have DNA on him because he died way before I was born. So this one says third or fourth cousin. It's another Ron Wolf. It's another different.
Oh, okay.
And he's a 1.09% DNA shared. So it's like not very much. But it's got the same last name, same name, it's the whole thing. And
Mordecai, you're killing me.
Yeah, a bunch of people, like a bunch of these cousins that I have no idea. And then it goes down to like 80%, 0.80%, 0.79% DNA shared. And then it just goes down to a tiny bit of DNA. So we're tiny bit related, but we have the same DNA.
It was so cool the way Naven did your
I know.
family tree. That was so cool.
It was real cool. And then this thing tells, hold on. Oh, okay, that scared me. It popped up cancer and I freaked out. I'm like, hold on. Wait a minute. Don't tell me new information. I spent a while looking all this shit up. I was like, please don't give me new information that I don't know about. Physical features. Let's see if it knows. Okay, listen. I shared 12% DNA with bison. Bisons are different than buffaloes, but it does explain why I chew grass.
He's killing me tonight.
Bodakai, if
Oh
you
my
have
God.
children, Bodakai,
Bodakai
if
is
you
the
have
best
children,
troll ever. I swear to God, I
I
love
know I love
Bodakai.
Bodakai, man. Oh my God, I love Bodakai.
Oh,
Oh my God. But listen to this. Listen to this. It gave me a description of like what they think my features are, like my physical features, right? I have a dimple. Okay, I have a dimple on the tip of my cheek, right? On the top part of my cheek, I have a dimple. Okay. It only comes up if I smile real hard. It said cheek dimples. 56% chance. Well, it says 56% chance that I don't have a dimple, but I do. Uh, but yeah. Then it says cleft chin, which I don't know what a cleft chin is. And it says
that's that little line in the middle of your chin.
Oh no, I don't have a butt chin. No. I do
You don't
not.
have a
And
butt chin?
it said 87% chance you do not have a cleft chin. Then it says dander. 52% chance you had dander. I do. I have bad dander. It is awful. I can't help it, and apparently it's genetic. So I did not know that. Earlobe type. 79% chance you have detached earlobes. I don't know what a detached earlobe looks like.
That means that's not connected to the bottom of your head.
Oh, I think it is. I think mine is. Yeah, mine's connected. So I don't know where they got that information from. Mine's connected. Okay, they got the earwax right. They got the eye color. Hold on.
Earwax. Wait a minute. Earwax?
Yeah, they give an earwax type.
What the
I'm
fuck?
90% chance. It says 90% chance, 90% chance, the highest chance in the whole thing, that you have wet, sticky earwax, which is completely true. And
Oh, that's kind of weird.
it is very weird. And then it says my eye color, and it says I have 52% chance I had blue eyes, which I was born with blue eyes. Chance of greenish blue eyes, 21%, which my eyes change. They go from blue, gray to green. Blue, gray, green is what they usually do. Because my gynecologist asked me. She said, what color are you?
Wait a minute. Because you
What?
just went from blue eyes to green eyes to gray eyes to a gynecologist.
No. Okay. Most of the time, my eyes are green. Okay. Some days they could be bluish green or a blue. Okay. Well, this one day I had went to my doctor, but in the same building, my gynecologist was there. I can't remember if it was my
Okay, because I
gynecologist or
was
my
trying to figure out what your eyes have to do with your gynecologist. I was a little
Right.
confused there.
Well, she had asked me because she had seen my eyes. She had looked into my eyes and she said, what color are your eyes usually? And I was like, well, they're usually green or blue. It just depends. And I said, why? And I said, sometimes they turn gray, but that's rare. And I said, why? She goes, because they're gray right now. That's why I'm asking. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, they're usually like green. They used to be blue, but they rarely change to blue. It's mostly green, but that's something that my eyes did, Trina's eyes did, and her daughter's eyes did. All of our eyes had done that. So something I can't control, but yeah. Finger length ratio. They even
I'm
give
not
you
laughing at you. I'm laughing at Bodakai.
Oh, Bodakai. I know. Bodakai's a fucking ass. Oh, Jesus. Okay. They give you a finger length ratio? A fucking finger length ratio. They said 56% chance your ring finger is longer than your index finger. Yes, my ring finger is definitely like a centimeter or two longer than my first finger, which is fucking weird how they know that because it's true. Like, hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you. Honestly. I will prove it. My ring finger is bigger than my first finger. Just like a smidge. And I'm not bending them. They're a smidge shorter. This one's a smidge shorter than this one. Like, it's fucking nuts. They give me freckles. They said I have a 58% chance of a lot of freckles. I do. I've got them everywhere. Shoulders, stomach, legs. I have a birthmark that literally is all freckles. It's crazy. Hair photo bleaching. Whatever the fuck that means.
Meaning when you're out in the sun, does your hair bleach?
Oh, yes. It says I have 83% chance you experience hair photo bleaching. You can ask Destiny. We used to go to the pool. Me and her used to hang out at the pool all the time. My hair in the summertime, because I used to go to the pool so much as a kid to where I would end up with, I would end up dehydrated and have like a second-degree burn from the sun. And I'd get very dehydrated and I'd have to go to the hospital because I spent from 10:30 every morning until Sunday up until 6 o'clock that afternoon. I was in the pool the entire fucking time. So I was out in the sun a lot and I barely had any sunscreen. And even if I did, it didn't work. And my hair, where I was so much in the sun all the time, my hair turned from strawberry blonde to straight blonde. Like it went bleach blonde by the time I was done in the sun. My hair was so blonde. It was beautiful. I miss my blonde hair. God, I miss my blonde hair. But I don't spend that much time outside like I used to, so my hair doesn't do that anymore. Sometimes it lightens up, but oh my God. My son's hair does that. My son's hair actually does the same thing. His does it too. Let's see. Gives me my light to dark hair ratio. My newborn hair. I had a bunch of hair when I was born. So did my son. Do not have red hair. Skin pigmentation. 38% chance very fair skin. Yes.
So no skin pigmentation.
Yes. I am very fair skinned. I burn like a lobster when you cook them. They turn red. That's what I do. And then I tan afterwards. It's weird. I guess that's the German or Italian or whatever part of genetic blood. I have stretch marks. I do. They did that.
Well,
They
we
even give
all
you a
have
toe.
those after babies, for fuck's sake.
I know. Yeah. Hell, I had stretch marks before I even had a kid. I had stretch marks. I even have them like on the side of my like chest, like on side of my boob, on both sides. Stretch marks. No, can't help that. They're everywhere. I can't. Oh. They even give you a toe length ratio. I do have a bigger toe, like a big toe.
We
I
don't
do
want
not
to see
have
your
a
feet.
unibrow.
Do not show us your feet.
I am not showing feet.
I'm a feet phobe. I don't like feet.
My feet. I used to like my feet when I was younger. Before I ended up getting like blisters and shit on them when I was growing up, so they scarred a little bit. So
No, I don't
I
like
don't show
feet.
my
Don't
feet.
show your feet.
My feet are fat now. I don't show feet. No. I've had people ask for my feet years ago when I was young, and people would ask me for pictures of my feet. And they'd pay me for it, and I said no.
That's
Somebody
gross.
even asked me for fluids, certain types of fluids when I was younger. It was weird. People,
Oh.
yeah, a certain fluid. People were fucking weird. Yo, I just looked at my hand to check it. It's like that too. Hey, we got the same type of hand. That's cool. It says I do not have a unibrow. Well,
I don't either. I shave mine.
No. My bad. It said I had a 55% chance I have a bit of unibrow. I don't have a unibrow.
That would be the Neanderthal side of you.
Yeah, I don't have a unibrow at all.
I don't either. I shave mine.
I don't even shave. I don't even touch my eyebrows, and I still don't grow hair in between my eyebrows. I don't grow hair at all right there. Now, when I was in jail, there was a woman there was several women that were doing the string. What is that called? Where they take a string and they
Yeah.
threading, where they
Yeah.
thread your eyebrows.
That's an Indian thing, an Eastern
Yeah.
Indian
Well,
thing. No
right.
thanks. That's very painful.
Yo, fuck yeah. It was my first time getting them threaded, and it was they took a string because it's the only thing you can get in jail. You can't get tweezers or anything like that. They used to do when I first went to jail. They used to do like they had actual hair clippers, but I guess in between the time that I went to jail the first time and the last time that I went to jail, they had got that privilege removed because they were shaving their areas with
They're JJs.
yes, with the hair clippers. So they took it away completely. They don't allow them to have them anymore.
They don't want women to groom? What the fuck?
No, they don't allow women to have clippers anymore. But razors, yes. Hair clippers, no. Um, but anyway, when I was there, they took thread and they were threading everybody's eyebrow, a lot of women's eyebrows. And I said, hey, I was like, can you do my eyebrows? I was like, I've never done them before, but can you do them? I need them cleaned up because I had never gotten them. I never cleaned them up. I've never done it, and they're not bushy. They're not nothing, and I've got pretty good eyebrows for somebody related to Joe who's got like fucking caterpillars as eyebrows.
Right.
I got my mom's eyebrows. Thank fuck.
Thank God.
Thank God. But anyway, she was like threading them, right? She started on one side, and I was like, ow, ow. And I was like, she goes, stop being a pussy. I was like, it fucking hurts. She goes, no, it doesn't. You're just a fucking pussy. And she's like threading them. She's fucking threading them. And I was like, she gets ready to go the other one. I said, hold on. I said, hold on a second. Let me catch my breath. I was like, give me just a second. And the fucking second eyebrow hurt worse.
Oh, that's just painful.
Oh, the other one hurt worse than the other one. And the only reason why I think it hurt more on my right side is because I have a scar where when I was living with Joe at 13, I ran my face by accident into the school office door. The door in the office in our elementary school, it stopped at a certain point instead of going all the way out because the whole room was like surrounded in glass. And the door had stopped at a certain time. Well, I was in summer school and I was trying to catch up with some of my friends because they were running out of the office and going straight down to lunch. And I was like, hey guys, hold on. So I ran out and I had just gotten these pair of glasses. Joe took me to an eye doctor and got me these glasses. And when I was running out, the door stopped and my head banged with the glasses on my head into the door. And the glasses had cut my eyebrow. I had to get like 10 stitches or something. And it was awful, man. It was, whoo. My fucking eyebrow and eye was like purple and then it turned yellow for like, I think it was like 2 weeks or like a week. Oh, it was so bad, man. It was awful.
Bodaki has a question in the chat and I'm not reading it.
B, do you have... I am not... Okay. Bodakai, we have gone through this many times, okay? I am not discussing that with you at all. Ricky song. Oh, Jesus.
Bodakai, you are saying too much tonight.
He's an idiot.
Oh my God, he is too much tonight. I love Bodakai.
He said, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Bodakai, we're not in a relationship. I'm not talking to you about that shit.
But she'll talk to you about what the fucking...
Right. I wouldn't talk. I would maybe talk to my friends about it, like my actual like friends I grew up with and stuff. That's because This one friend I have, we would talk about random shit. We talk about the sex. We talk about sex. We talk about fucking hair, how much hair we had, how much we needed to shave and shit like that. Me and her just grew up together talking like that, like our whole lives, um,
She
we don't
won't
do that
talk to you
now.
about that, but guy, but she'll talk to you about a fucking dildo. So ask her about a dildo or a vibrator.
Or my sexcapades with a woman.
Right, right. Or a butt plug. We'll talk about that.
The
She
butt
won't
plug.
talk to you about her grooming preferences, though.
I'll do that. I'd rather do that than talk about other things. It's just how I am. I'm more dirty minded than anything. I won't talk that way. You leave me no choice then, B. Oh yeah? What's your choice?
What do you mean by that,
I don't
Bodakai?
know what he means by that. What do you mean by that, Bodakai? Bodaki? What do you mean?
Right, Bodaki. I'd go back and forth between Bodaki because of Joe. I hate that.
I know. I do too. Like when I first heard his name, I was like, I remember asking. I remember asking him too when I first came up. When I first came to 90s Channel, I said, "Is it Bodakai or Bodaki?" And he said Bodakai. I was like, "Oh, so I said it correctly. Okay."
Well,
'Cause in
it's
my mind,
stuck
I
in my
was
head as Bodaki now because of
right.
Joey.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So every time I
Me
see
too.
him Bodaki, I'm like, Bodaki.
Right, right.
After 3 years of Bodaki,
Shit, I've been around for what 5 months now, and I have the urge to call him Bodak.
uh,
I've only been around for like 5 or 6 months, which is crazy. Maybe, yeah, about 5. Huh? I came. What was it? October. I came in here October. Yeah, it was in October. So yeah, about 5 months. Yeah, this month
I've
makes it
just,
5 months.
ever since Joe started calling him Bodaki,
Right. I have
it's in my
urges to
head.
be. He said, "I have urges to be. We can talk about those." No, we can't talk about those. We're not talking about those. Okay. I know you
we
have
can
urges.
we can
I
talk
do
about him,
too.
Bodaki. What are your urges, my friend?
I have those too, but that sure as hell is not what I'm going to talk to you about. I can tell you that much.
Oh, Raccoon Man, hi,
Someone
love.
please turn up the heat. I'm sorry, Raccoon Man. I'm sorry you're cold. That sucks.
Hi,
Thank God
love.
my freaking I'm so glad my heater works too damn well. I don't like it.
Okay,
I'm joking.
Bodaki.
No.
I'm tired of approving your messages
What's going on?
in the chat. I have to approve everything he types. What the
Oh.
fuck?
Oh, I know. I've had to do that too. It makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense why it does that. It does that to me too sometimes.
He said I
It'll
will
say
make shit up and I had to approve it. What the fuck?
maybe it's because like a moderator thing. I don't know. I've never changed the settings. I don't know how.
Make him a mod.
Is he not a mod?
I don't think no, he's not a mod.
He's not a mod?
Raccoon
Oh, okay.
Man's not a mod.
Oh, they're not. Okay. I did not know. I am sorry, you guys. I didn't know you weren't mods. Add
Destiny's not a
moderator.
mod.
Okay. Destiny, you're gonna be a mod too. Raccoon Man, you are now a mod. Bodakai, you are now a mod. I thought I had gotten them already. Okay.
Thank you, Jesus.
You're welcome.
I'm tired of
I
fucking approving messages.
gotta find Destiny. There she is. Okay, Destiny is now a mod. Wait, hold on. Destiny is now a mod. Let's see who else is in chat. Black Jesus.
Don't make him a
That's
mod.
Trumpy. He
Yeah.
can fuck off. He can fuck off.
I wouldn't make anybody a mod. You don't know him. You know what I
Nope.
mean?
No, I knew that was Trumpy because Trumpy's the only one that tries to run his mouth like that.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's Trumpy. Trumpy's
Trumpy's
known to run with
gone.
Black Jesus.
Trumpy is now gone. Andy Webb is gone because that shit's fucking annoying.
Oh.
Your ass is gone.
Oh, she said your ass is gone.
Fucking hate people like that, bro. Fucking hate them. I hate Trumpy.
Oh,
I hate.
Trumpy's a
Oh,
piece of
God.
shit.
He is. Tries to sit there and act like he knows me because he knows my dad. Bitch, bye. Shut the fuck up.
Trumpy's just a piece of
Why don't you go
shit.
take your 80-year-old ass and go fucking die in a corner for like give two shits?
Trumpy has nowhere else to go anymore. I don't know where the fuck he's
He
going.
really doesn't. He really doesn't. He doesn't have Madman
Nope.
anymore. He doesn't
Nope.
have fucking. He is
Earl.
now.
Earl. But
Yeah.
Earl doesn't stream anymore.
Yeah. Up. It says I do not have a widow's peak. Woohoo! Good. Good to know. I'm not gonna. Good to know. I don't have a widow's peak. That's cool. Photic sneeze reflex. Fuck it. Oh, where you stare at the sun and then you sneeze? I do that. Rebecca,
Raccoon.
the combination of your genetics and other factors make you likely to have the photic sneeze reflex. Yes, I do. I do.
Raccoon Man says Black Jesus is Snowflake.
Oh, I don't care who it is. They're gone. I don't give two shits. Sorry if it's Gary, but nope.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yep. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sweet versus salty. Let's see what this says. The combinations likely to prefer sweet snacks. I used to. I don't now. Now it's more salty things than sweet. Sometimes I crave sweets. Most of the time I crave salt. Bitter taste. That is a given. Likely to be
Ew.
able to detect certain bitter tastes. Yep, that explains why I don't like some certain vegetables. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Mosquito bite frequency. Oh, Jesus. They even give you a mosquito bite frequency? Can you believe that, monkey? I'm learning a lot of shit I didn't even know. What does it say? You are likely to get more mosquito bites than others. Oh, that's fucking wonderful. Which means I can catch a disease. That's great. That's fucking wonderful. Oh. Cilantro taste aversion? What the fuck does that mean? You have slightly the higher odds of disliking cilantro. I don't know if I like cilantro or not. I've never been to a place that has cilantro. I don't buy it. There it is, Neanderthal. There it is. I found it.
If you've eaten Mexican, you've had cilantro.
Oh, does it? See, now when I was living with my son's sperm donor, we went to a Mexican restaurant all the time. So I guess they would put cilantro. I don't know.
Yep, absolutely.
You have more than 51%. You have more Neanderthal DNA than 51% of other customers. 2% Neanderthal DNA. Woo! We have found 240 variants in your DNA traced back to Neanderthal. Wow. 240 variants. See, I didn't read that part. I don't think I did. Being less likely to have fear of heights. Nope, that's wrong. That is completely wrong. Nope. I am terrified of heights. More how likely to have a fear of public speaking? Sometimes. Not most. Not really. Being a better sprinter than distance runner? I don't know. I'm not going to answer that one because I have no idea.
I was just going to say I'm waiting on the answer.
I'm not going to answer because I can't say. I run faster when I'm trying to run, but that was years ago. I don't do that anymore. I haven't ran in, oh my God.
I don't run unless I stole something.
Right. Yeah, I don't run. I don't run unless I have to. With my son, I have to, but I'm not a runner. She a runner. She a track star. Nope, not neither one of those. What did Neanderthals look like? Similar to modern humans, but their skeletal remains reveal a handful of differences. Particularly, wow, that is hard for me to say. I've never actually tried to say that word. In the face and head. Oh, okay. Well, that's lovely. Explains why my head and face is shaped the way that it is. That makes sense. Uh, Modern humans have a relatively flat face and round skull. Neanderthals had a had a sloppy forehead, elongated skull, heavy brow ridge projecting mid face, and almost no chin.
Okay, so yeah, Joey is
Yeah, I'm
Neanderthal.
definitely Neanderthal.
Yep,
I'm
100%.
definitely Neanderthal because I barely have a chin myself.
I bet he comes back at a lot higher percentage Neanderthal than you do.
Oh, listen to this. Fun fact. This is what they say. Fun fact. The tallest Neanderthal ever found, guess how big?
5'6".
Nope. You are way off.
Oh, fuck me.
Like 4 inches. Three inches.
So
No,
5'3".
4 inches. 4 inches. No, up. Four, from 5'6", 4 inches up. 4 inches up. So 5'10".
Oh,
5 inches.
isn't that
Yeah.
what Joey says he is?
Yeah, he's like 5'10", 5'11", something like that. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that
Uh,
makes sense.
a whopping 5 inches taller than the average Neanderthal male. So a Neanderthal male is 5 inches shorter than the tallest Neanderthal.
Oh, Joey, you lose.
That explains why I'm 5'7".
There you go.
That explains it. Some people, the tall people, look at me and say, "You're short." I'm sitting here thinking, and the short people say, "You're tall. Can you see this? What's the weather like up there, bitch? I don't know. I'm an inch taller than you. How the fuck am I supposed to know what the weather's like? I can't reach that high. I'm not that tall. I'm never gonna get that tall. I feel like I'm gonna shrink like, Joey's mom, because she used to be my height, I think, before she got older, and then she shrunk, or I got taller. Something happened. I don't know. She used to be my height, I think.
My license says I'm 5'1". That was reaching.
Really? You're shorter than
Yeah.
5'1"? I wish I
Yeah.
was your height. I wish I was your height. Jesus. I would rather be your height than my height. You want to switch? You could be 5'7". Would you like to
I'm
switch?
good. I'm good.
Look, I'm good. I'd rather stay.
I like
I
being
want to.
little.
I want to date a woman named Eleanor. Good luck finding an Eleanor. There's a Chipettes movie with a Chipette named Eleanor. There you go.
All right, girl, I'm going to drop off. I need to go
Alrighty.
to bed. I love you.
Alrighty. Love you. Good night.
I'll see you guys in the morning. I love you, Bodakai. See you in the morning. Raccoon Man, love you, my friend. Everyone have a great night.
You too, monkey. Alrighty. Let's see. Could Neanderthals talk? Here we go. We're about to find out if they could talk or not, because I never looked it up. I never actually read this far into the Neanderthal shit. In 1983, a Neanderthal skeleton was found in Israel, and one bone in particular drew the attention of archaeologists and linguists. I don't know how to say that word. The delicate U-shaped hyoid in humans, and the hyoid bone allows the okay, blah 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 blah. Okay. Neanderthals were able to talk. Okay, so they could talk. All right, that's cool. Were Neanderthals intelligent? Here you go. Hi, Mama. Just wanted to drop in and say hello and everybody and good night. Good night, Mama. So glad you stopped by. I'm just rereading my stuff to my channel because I haven't even might do an actual video on it. I don't know yet, but let's see. We're about to find out if Neanderthals are smart. I really don't think they were, but we're about to find out. Um. Okay. All right. Neanderthals had. Okay. Neanderthals tended to have slightly larger brains than modern humans and shared many of their capabilities. They made fire. They used tools and could probably speak. There was evidence that they created jewelry and art. For example, the earliest European art, red pigment paintings that decorated the walls of caves throughout, well, we already knew that, was Neanderthals. May have been created by Neanderthals 20,000 years before modern humans arrived in Europe. Who has Neanderthal? Okay. European. Okay, so most of European, Asian, and indigenous uh, American populations have between 1 and 2% Neanderthal DNA. But sub-Saharan African populations have significantly less. While Neanderthal remains been found close to Africa, there is no evidence that Neanderthal ever called the continent home. Okay, what the fuck is Denisovans? I don't know what that is. Let's see. Okay. Unearthed in Siberia and Tibet. Tibet, however you say it. I don't know. Oh, it's like another, okay, that makes sense. It's like another type of Neanderthal. I don't know. I'm not going into that whole logic shit. Parental inheritance, parental haplograph, paternal haplograph. I don't have a haplograph for him, I don't think. Let's see if it comes up anything. Oh no. It just tells me to connect him with him. Lactose intolerant. Can't check because I don't have the. Alright, that's all of it. That is all of it. So yeah, boring information, but comes in handy. Comes in handy to rub in somebody's face that we're not Indian. Oh yeah, we're Indian. Oh, I'm Cherokee. I'm some percent Cherokee. No, you're not, bitch. And I just proved you wrong, you dumb motherfucker. Alrighty, everybody. Well, um, I will check on 90 and see if he's okay. I texted him, but he hasn't responded. So his power might be out, or but I think he might be okay. But I'll definitely double check and text him again. Um, but yeah, everybody have a good night, and I will see you guys on 90s if he goes live tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on somebody else's or mine or whatever. But yeah, everybody have a good night. And if you're going through the freezing rain and stuff, please be careful if you drive anywhere. Try to stay warm. Raccoon Man, please try to get warm. Maybe get like a kerosene heater or something. Stay warm. Everybody have a good night. God damn it. My dumbass. I leave studio like I do with 90. God, okay. Everybody have a good night.